Get up, get focused, and get into your passion. Why? Because we mow everywhere we go. We're taking this opportunity to talk about characteristics in life that make you strong, that give you the ability to maximize your potential. Yesterday, I talked about self-awareness. Today, the characteristic I want to talk about is vulnerability. That's right. Vulnerability makes you strong. That's a paradox. It doesn't make sense, but it's so true. Here's the thing. I learned about vulnerability a number of years ago. My pastor at the time, Lance Sawyer, asked me if I would preach in church in the regular worship service. And I had never preached in a church service before. I had spoken, given my testimony. I'd taught Sunday school and groups, but I've never preached before until that time, some 13 years ago. And so I was eager. I was like, shoot, yeah, I'll jump at that opportunity. Because I got some things to say, as y'all know. But I started preparing for the sermon, and I knew what I wanted to talk about, and I knew some things I wanted to say, stories I wanted to tell that would help make it relatable. And the thing about these stories were, they were stories about me, but most of them didn't show me in the best light. It really showed my weaknesses, which I was fine with. So I started talking to people about my topic and what I was going to say. And some people would say, oh, you can't say that. That makes you look bad. And I said, but I am bad. I'm just trying to be good. I'm just striving, struggling. If all we ever act like is we're good and we're perfect, what's anybody gonna ever learn from that? Oh, but you can't say that. People will take it the wrong way. And I said, I don't care how they take it. I'm gonna lay it out there and let God use it. However He's gonna use it. And so I decided when I went to preach that day, I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to lay my flaws out there. I'm going to lay my weaknesses out there because they prove a point. They proved what I was trying to say. And so I went, preached that sermon. I was vulnerable. I laid it out there. You know, my mama was probably like, why are you telling them that? Don't tell them that. But here's the thing. We're all bad, just trying to be good. We all have weaknesses, infirmities, challenges. If all we ever act like is we're perfect, no one's going to learn from that. But the vulnerability allows people to see in your life and see, hey, that's just like me. How's he working through this? Because I've been trying to work through this. So, the crazy thing is we, like I said yesterday, we try to live like something we're not. And that doesn't help anybody, not even yourself. 2 Corinthians 12:10 says, I will take joy in my weakness. And then at the end of the verse it says, for when I am weak, I am strong. See, our weakness makes us strong if we let God use it. But if we hide it and not let it out and throw up fake fronts like we're not weak, no one benefits from that. And hey, I'm about benefit. So I preached that day. I was vulnerable. I told stories that most people would probably be embarrassed to tell in front of a few hundred people. But when that sermon was over, I had so many people call me, come up and tell me, saying, man, I feel the same way. I'm in the same boat. How do we work through this? What do we do? And it gave me the opportunity to reach out to them and say, here's what I do. Here's where I find strength. How about you? Let's share notes. Let's work on this together, because that's how we become stronger. So when you're trying to maximize the potential of your life, the potential effect that you have on others to encourage and to strengthen, vulnerability is a great strength. See, when we share our weaknesses, it makes us vulnerable. But when we use that vulnerability to encourage and lift other people, it makes us strong. So the paradox is vulnerability, used the right way in God's hand, is a strength. So when you have the chance, don't try to hide. Don't try to be fake. Be real with your weaknesses. Be real with your shortcomings. And share with people. And let God use that weakness to make you stronger and make them stronger. And that's how we maximize our limitless potential. That's how every day I'm trying to endeavor to maximize my potential. Today's a new day. Make the most of every opportunity. Moyo, everywhere we go.